Greetings. My name is Ben Brode. I'm one of the designers on HearthStone, and we have something that I'm pretty excited to announce today. Recently, we've talked a lot about some of the problems that we see coming down the road for HearthStone, things like how it's getting more and more daunting for new players to jump into the game, and also that the cards that we design have to compete with more and more cards, making it harder and harder for us to really shake up the metagame when we release new content. So we've been brainstorming some ideas for how to solve these problems, and we're excited to announce that we're going to add a new way to play, a new format to Hearthstone. And we're calling it Standard. And in Standard, you can play with basically anything from the last 2 years of sets, plus basic or classic cards. And every year, when we release the first expansion of that year, we're going to reset the format and remove anything that is over 2 years old at that time. Because that's kind of a big deal, we're going to celebrate it in the game by tying it to the Hearthstone Zodiac, and the first year of Standard will be the Year of the Kraken. And because there's a smaller subset of the total card pool in Standard, when we release new sets, it's going to make a much bigger splash there because it'll just be a bigger percentage of that environment. So if you like a metagame that shifts more frequently, I think you're really going to like Standard. Also, it'll be a great place for new players to jump in because they won't feel like they have to collect every card ever made. So I think Standard's going to be just a really awesome new way to play Hearthstone. But right now, you're playing with every card ever made. And that's still going to be true. We're just going to make that one of the two formats in Hearthstone. And we're going to call that format where you can play any card Wild. Because eventually there'll be tons of cards and it's going to get a little bit crazy. But whether you want to play Wild or Standard or both, you're probably going to want lots of new decks to explore. So we're going to increase the number of deck slots from 9 to 18. We're going to add a whole new page. So I'm sure you have tons of questions about the new format and how it affects esports and things like that. So we've created a great blog for you to check out. Also an FAQ, it's got tons of information there. Or you can just hit us up on Twitter at PlayHearthstone, and we'll be happy to get back to you with any questions you have. So thanks for watching the video. I'm super excited about the future of Hearthstone, and I'll see you online.